Christian. Welcome to Tech Confessions.
Hi. I don't know what I'm getting into now, so I'm kind of worried here.
That's the best part.
Yeah. For you, baby.
So we're talking about your software-defined moment, that moment as a technologist where you shifted your thinking from strictly hardware to software.
Okay. I guess that's a few years ago, actually. Quite a few, to be honest. I've been doing this for a while now. But we had, I used to be a network manager or infrastructure manager for a shipping company in Norway where
oh, cool.
When I started, we had like 14 tower servers on the floor in a room, and that was it.
Yep.
We replaced all of those with 3 ESXi hosts and a SAN.
Wow.
And that was kind of that.
Yeah.
And the driver for doing that at that time was we needed some kind of shared storage, but buying 28 HBAs for all of those servers in total would be more expensive than buying 3 new hosts with the ESXi licenses on. So that's why we did it, and I kind of haven't looked back since. I've been doing purely VMware stuff since then, since that day.
Oh my gosh, are you
yeah.
serious? So it was somewhat a financial decision that drove it, and then you like, it all
just
clicked.
ran with it, basically. I kind of fell in love with the whole thing, so that's what happened, basically. So I did Microsoft stuff for a bunch of years until I saw ESX, and that was it.
Oh my gosh. So what are some of the ways, because again, I've known you for years, what are some of the ways you stay current? I prefer vintage or seasoned. We're not old. We've done that.
No. Well, I am. I'm getting there. I mean, my kids have moved out. I mean,
so how do you stay current with all the things that are going on? Because you've always been on the edge of that.
Yeah, well, I don't sleep. No, well, it's something I guess you get used to. I mean, you get used to the constant news streams and be able to filter and have a look.
And how do you do that? Take me through sort of your process. Are you a blog reader? Do you consume videos? Do you take courses? What are your preferred? Are you a hands-on person?
I don't do much courses anymore.
Yeah.
So I used to do that, but it's basically hard to. I work as a consultant now, so it's hard to take 5 days off, billable hours, and pay for them, pay someone else to hire to train me at the same time. So that's kind of hard.
So you do the on-the-job approach.
Yeah, pretty much.
If a customer has a problem, then you go after that.
Yeah. Other than that, it's basically consuming whatever is out there, be it official documents, be it bloggers. Twitter is a big thing. I use that a lot. I used to be more of a blog reader before. Used feed readers and stuff like that to stay current. But now, basically, I get most of the stuff from Twitter, to be honest. It's,
interesting.
It's the easiest way for me to consume it. I consume it everywhere. On my phone,
absolutely.
on my laptop, not on my fridge, but I could. But, I mean,
I know my toaster is speaking to me,
exactly.
Right?
So everything's connected now. So but that's also something that's kind of, it takes, you need to be able to switch off as well. And that's something I've been having issues with over the years, trying to actually do something else. And not
when you reset your brain and give yourself that space.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of when you're so interested in what you're working with, your hobby becomes your work, and vice versa.
Which all those books tell you that's great, but the cost is you don't get to.
You don't do anything else.
Yeah.
No. So what I did, which I know you like, is I became a soccer coach, a football coach. So I've been training kids, or for most part girls, for 11 years as a coach.
That's incredible.
And that allows me to completely switch off everything, because that's not in any way related to tech. It's not related to anything I do for work. It's purely human interaction and stuff like that. And I like that. I'm a people person, to be honest. So I miss that now, though, because it's been a few years since I coach now, since my daughter is now 18 and I'm not coaching her anymore.
Right.
But that was a good 11-year period where I could, for several days a week, just completely switch off for a few hours each day.
It's such a great reminder, and I'm so glad you bring that up, because we do talk so much about, the job aspect of this, but one of the ways you're learning, you're telling us, is to make sure that you clear your brain out, kind of a hard reset.
Yeah.
It's the joke, right? IT of, did you turn it off and back on again? In some ways, we don't do that to our brains.
Exactly. So you need that kind of, you need to figure out some other outlet. some other thing to do, something else that enables you to do that. So that's also why I'm lugging all the photography equipment with me here, because I also love photography. So
that's
that's
great.
also a different thing. It's tech.
Yeah.
I mean, it's technical stuff.
Right.
But
engaging a different.
It's more of how you see things, and how it's more of an art thing than it is a technical thing, at least for me. So you could go overboard in tech and photography as well, no, of course. But for me, it's more the ability to see other things than just a patch cable or a server or whatever. It's trying to get a vision of something else, and that also helps reset everything and doing something basically completely different. So.
Well, thank you so much for your tech confession today. I feel like whenever we cut cameras, I'm going to need to confess my inability to turn the ball on the field. So I'm going to need some help coaching in football.
We'll fix that.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah. Good.
When you're ready to make your tech confession, join us at techconfessionstheshow.com.